Welcome, adventurers. Today we're venturing deep into the wild heart of Central Asia, Kyrgyzstan's untamed valleys. This isn't just a travelogue, it's an invitation to feel the raw power and freedom of a land shaped by wind, ice, and time. Here, nomadic traditions endure, and every vista stirs the soul. If you crave discovery and the peace of wide-open spaces, you're in the right place. So grab your gear and prepare to be inspired by the sheer majesty of Kyrgyzstan. Our journey into the wild begins now. Our first stop, Jeti-Oguz, the Valley of the Seven Bulls. This is a place where legend and landscape are woven together, where every view feels like a story waiting to be told. The name hints at the power you feel here. Colossal red sandstone formations, the Seven Bulls, rise like sleeping giants from the Emerald Valley floor. Their presence is both ancient and awe-inspiring, as if they've stood guard over this land for centuries. Their deep crimson hues cut through the green, a beautiful scar left by time. The sunlight dances across the rocks, shifting their colors from fiery orange to deep maroon as the day passes. Local legend speaks of love and loss. The Broken Heart Rock, split in two, stands as a symbol of passion and tragedy. It's said that the valley's very shape was carved by the tears of a heartbroken woman, giving the landscape a sense of mythic sorrow. But this valley is more than myth, it's alive. The air is filled with the scent of grass and wildflowers, and the gentle hum of insects and birdsong. Wildflowers carpet the ground, and a glacial river carves a turquoise path through the landscape. In spring and summer, the meadows burst into color, painting the valley with every shade imaginable. The river's roar is your constant companion, a lifeline in this wilderness. Its waters, fed by distant glaciers, bring life to every corner of the valley. Imagine walking along its banks, the only sounds the water, the wind, and the distant call of an eagle. Each step brings a new perspective, a new sense of wonder. Here you disconnect from the noise of the world and reconnect with something elemental. The silence is profound, broken only by the rhythms of nature. Trails lead from the valley floor to high-altitude pastures, Jeti-Ögüz, where semi-nomadic shepherds graze their flocks. These ancient paths have been walked for generations, linking people to the land and to each other. Hospitality here is legendary. Sharing tea in a yurt with a local family connects you to the land in a deeply human way. The warmth of their welcome is as memorable as the scenery itself. As you climb, the view expands, a tapestry of red, green, and blue, with the snow-capped Tian Shan peaks on the horizon. The higher you go, the more the landscape reveals its secrets. The weather is unpredictable, the air thin, but the sense of accomplishment is profound. Every challenge is rewarded with breathtaking vistas and a feeling of true adventure. At night, the sky becomes an ocean of stars, the Milky Way stretching overhead. The darkness here is complete, making the stars seem impossibly bright. Sitting by a campfire, you feel a peace and connection to the universe that lingers long after you leave. The crackle of the fire and the cool mountain air create memories that last a lifetime. Jeti-Oguz is a place that challenges and inspires, a perfect beginning to our Kyrgyz adventure. Here, every moment is a reminder of nature's power, beauty, and the stories that shape a land. Next, we journey south to the Ala Valley, a vast, high-altitude expanse at the crossroads of empires. This is a place where the land stretches out in every direction, and the horizon seems to go on forever, blurring the line between earth and sky. Here, the sky feels endless, the mountains close, and you stand on the very roof of the world. The air is thin and crisp, carrying the scent of wild grasses and distant snow. Once a vital stretch of the Silk Road, the Ala Valley is steeped in history and resilience. Caravans once crossed these passes, linking distant civilizations and leaving behind echoes of ancient footsteps. The Pamir Range dominates the horizon, with Lenin Peak towering above, its summit catching the first light of dawn. The mountain stands as a silent witness to centuries of explorers and dreamers. This is a harsh, high-altitude desert, intense sun, relentless wind, and cold nights. The elements shape everything here, from the land to the people who call it home. Survival here means adaptation, just like the elusive Marco Polo sheep, perfectly suited to this world of rock and sky. Every creature, every plant, has found its own way to endure and thrive. The valley floor is a mosaic of grasslands and rivers, painted in subtle earth tones. In spring, wildflowers add bursts of color, and the rivers carve silver ribbons through the landscape. Adventure is everywhere. On horseback, in a 4x4, or on foot, every kilometer reveals new challenges and awe-inspiring vistas. The terrain is ever-changing, and each journey feels like a discovery. Yurts dot the landscape, pockets of warmth and community in the vast emptiness. These traditional homes are more than shelter. They are symbols of hospitality and the enduring spirit of the nomads. The people here live by the seasons, their wealth measured in livestock and family bonds. Life moves to the rhythm of nature, and every day is shaped by the mountains and the weather. Spend a night in a yurt, sharing stories and salty tea, and you'll find the true treasure of travel: connection. Laughter and warmth fill the air, even as the wind howls outside. For the bold, the Ala Valley is a base camp for epic trekking and mountaineering. Here, adventure is not just a pastime, but a way of life, calling to those who seek the extraordinary. Trails lead into the Pamirs, demanding strength and resolve, but rewarding you with glaciers, alpine lakes, and solitude. Each step takes you deeper into a world untouched by time. On horseback, you can ride for hours, untethered from the modern world, your mind clear and focused on the present. The silence is profound, broken only by the sound of hooves and the wind. As the sun sets, the sky blazes with color, and a profound silence settles over the plains. The mountains become silhouettes, and the valley glows with the last light of day. The Ala Valley is more than a destination. It's an experience that challenges your perspective and leaves a mark on your soul. Here at the roof of the world, you discover not just a landscape, but a way of seeing, feeling, and belonging that stays with you long after you leave. Descend now into Çankemir Valley, a sanctuary of vibrant green, rushing water, and wild beauty. The Çankemir River, fed by Tian Shan glaciers, is the valley's lifeblood, powerful, turquoise, and untamed. For adventurers, its rapids offer a thrilling ride through breathtaking scenery. The valley teems with life ibex on cliffs, deer in the forests, and the elusive snow leopard. Hiking trails wind from lush valley floor to alpine meadows, each step revealing new vistas and a sense of self-sufficiency. Experience the valley as locals do, on horseback, moving through forests and meadows with a sure-footed grace. The tranquility here is profound. Away from the river, the silence is broken only by birdsong and wind in the pines. Traditional villages dot the landscape, where life moves at a gentle pace and hospitality is heartfelt. Stay in a guest house, taste home-cooked meals, and hear stories passed down through generations. Discover hidden waterfalls, crystal lakes, and panoramic viewpoints. Çankemir rewards curiosity and the spirit of exploration. Here, adventure and peace coexist, offering both adrenaline and contentment. Çankemir is a living lesson in conservation, a place where humans and nature thrive together, and the wild is respected and preserved. Welcome to Susamir Valley, a vast high-altitude pasture stretching over 150 kilometers, a true sea of green. Crest the pass and the valley opens before you, rolling grasslands to the horizon, framed by gentle snow-dusted mountains. The openness is liberating, the sky immense, the air pure and sweet with wildflowers. In summer, Susamir becomes a hub of nomadic life. Yurts dot the landscape, herds graze, and ancient traditions come alive. Witnessing this migration is to glimpse a way of life unchanged for centuries. The Kyrgyz people here live by the rhythm of the seasons, their knowledge of the land profound. Kumis, fermented mare's milk, is the national drink, a symbol of hospitality and culture. For adventurers, Susamir offers endless trekking and horseback riding across open terrain. The challenge is not technical, but one of endurance and self-sufficiency in a landscape of epic scale. In winter, the valley transforms into a silent, snow-covered paradise for backcountry skiers. The sense of community among shepherds is strong. Families help each other, children learn the old ways, and visitors are welcomed with open arms. Entertainment is found in games, stories, and the simple beauty of the sky. Susamir teaches the value of space, physical and mental, and the joy of freedom and simplicity. Our final destination, Sary-Chelek Valley, gateway to the Celestial Mountains and a haven for high adventure. This is a place where the spirit of exploration is alive, and every step forward feels like a journey into the unknown. Here, gentle hills give way to jagged granite peaks, and the air grows sharp and cold. The landscape transforms dramatically, with lush meadows quickly replaced by rugged cliffs and icy summits that seem to touch the sky. The valley is a base camp for trekkers and mountaineers, a place to prepare for the challenges ahead. Here, anticipation buzzes in the air as adventurers check their gear, share stories, and plan their routes into the wild. Trails follow the wild Sary-Chelek River, climbing steadily into pristine wilderness. The sound of rushing water accompanies every step, and the path winds through forests and open valleys, drawing you deeper into the heart of the mountains. The highlight, Issyk-Kul Lake, a turquoise jewel at 3,500 meters, surrounded by glaciers and snow-capped peaks. Its waters shimmer in the sunlight, reflecting the grandeur of the surrounding mountains and offering a breathtaking reward for those who reach its shores. The climb is tough, but the reward, standing on its shore, breathless in the thin air, is pure magic. In that moment, the effort fades away, replaced by awe and a sense of accomplishment that lingers long after you leave. From here, trails lead over high passes, offering panoramic views of the Terskey Alatau range. Each pass reveals new vistas, endless ridgelines, deep valleys, and the ever-present sense of vastness. This is serious high-altitude country. Weather can change in an instant, demanding respect and preparation. Storms can roll in without warning, and the mountains test both your resolve and your readiness. The valley is also a place of quiet beauty. Camp by the river, watch golden eagles soar, and immerse yourself in the alpine world. Evenings bring a peaceful hush, broken only by the sounds of nature and the crackle of a campfire. For experienced climbers, Peak Sary-Chelek looms at the valley's head, a true test of skill and courage. Its icy slopes and towering presence inspire both awe and ambition in those who dare to ascend. At night, camps become beacons of warmth and camaraderie, trekkers sharing stories and forging bonds. Under a sky ablaze with stars, friendships are formed and memories are made that last a lifetime. Sary-Chelek Valley is the pinnacle of adventure, a place that sparks curiosity and reminds us there's always more to explore, both in the world and within ourselves. Here, every sunrise brings new possibilities, and every journey leaves you changed. Our expedition through Kyrgyzstan's valleys ends here, but the spirit of adventure lives on. We've witnessed crimson rocks, endless plains, vibrant rivers, and the call of the high peaks. Thank you for joining this journey and sharing in the wonder. If this adventure inspired you, consider subscribing. Your support fuels future explorations. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and never lose your fire for discovery. Until next time, take care. And remember, the wild is always calling. The journey never truly ends.